Pedro. He's an expert in real estate in the southern part of Spain, and we are now in Malaga. Pedro, can you start telling me, if I want to buy a house in Spain, in Malaga, and it has to be close to the beach, and it has to be close to shopping possibilities and restaurants, what could I actually do?
We have three different options, depend on the wealth that we or the affordability that we have. We have like a high range that could be in areas like Malagueta, Limonar, Pedregalejo, or even the city center, depending on your purposes, if it is more for an investment or more for residential to live there. Then we have like a mid-range option that it is around the city center. Malaga have three main exits that connects the city center to the main neighborhoods. The first one is Calle Ollerías, the second one is Calle Mármoles, and the third one is Calle Victoria. Every neighborhood that it is around that street, it is a good option for a middle range opportunities. The third option, that it is the cheaper one probably, is to find something around the area of Martiricos, that it is an area in full expansion, or maybe in the area of Welling, or maybe in the area of El Palo, not in the first line of the beach, but a little bit on the inside.
And if we talk about the expensive areas, what would be the price level?
Well, we can start about 500,000 euros, and from that
it goes up to
it's got up to
to everything.
Spend, yes.
Yeah.
Never more than 2 millions, 3 millions euros.
Okay,
but
it would be in that
range. Yes.
And in the midterm, what would be there?
Yes, maybe from 250,000 euros to 600,000 euros. That could be a good range for the mid.
And what you're talking about here, is it a house like we are standing at the terrace at now, or will it be flats, or what would it be?
It could be both, but normally the house would be always for renovating, and that involves an extra cost in comparison to a flat.
And if you are a poor guy like me,
yes,
what could I do? Could I go for a cheaper area, and what would I get there?
Right now, it is very difficult to find something under 200,000 euros. But if you find a little bit, if you search a little bit, you can get something for 150,000 euros, in more or less.
So it's actually possible.
It's possible, yes.
And what would I actually get compared to the mid-range?
You would get a more humble area, for sure. That is the reason of the lower price. But actually, the Malaga is a very concentrated, a very small place, and everything is close. There is no bad neighborhoods, so most of the neighborhoods that are around the city center works to live and also to rent. Everything is easy to rent right now, and all Malaga is a good place to live. So it's also a good option to bet on a cheaper area.
And what if I want to move a little outside the city, finding a small finca, or is it possible?
Yes, it is close to Malaga. It's not easy at all. We have very good towns close to Malaga, but at least half an hour by car, where we have very beautiful fincas for a more or less cheap price. We have towns like Competa, Frigiliana. We have also El Rincón de la Victoria, La Cala del Moral. In the other side, we have places in Benalmádena, even in the inside, Cártama, that could work very well for someone who wants to move a little bit away from the city.
Okay. And where do you, the final questions, where do you think you get most for the bucks, most for the money?
I think that a good place right now to invest could be the Martiricos area. It is a very cheap place. Right now, has not exploded yet, but they are doing a lot of investment right now. We have 2 new towers, a new park. The Malaga Stadium will be renovated on the next years for the World Cup, and we are building the biggest hospital in Andalusia, actually, in that area. And in addition, the new underground line. So that area is very close to the city center. It's at the other side of the river, but 10 minutes by walk, 50 minutes by walk to Calle Larios, and it is an area that's going to explode on the next 5-6 years.
And that will be a new project estate. But if you want to have the classical Spanish style old house, what would be the best area?
Probably you can still find good deals in El Molinillo, which is also a neighborhood at the end of Calle Ollerías, which is very, very, very close to the city center. And those houses offers a lot of possibilities to build 3-story houses, or to buy one house that right now has a ground floor and first floor, and you build an extra floor. So at the end you get that 200 square meters house for a very affordable price.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.